Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Ajamilah, this lakara in Purana and Veda, this so many Veda mantra, they are used. Okay, it is not used in Laukika Sanskritam. Okay, so Ajamilah, this is lakara, like Kali. In Tamil Nadu, people say Kali, and in Bengal, people say Kali. So both are allowed in Laukika Samskriti, but this lakara is maximum used in Purana and Veda. This is also one of the Purana Gathavali. This also a story in Purana. And this is very famous story, and this Ajamilah, like that character, many people might have heard this. Purvam Kanyakubje Ajamilah Nama Brahmanaha Asit. Purvam, earlier, once, long back. Different meaning we can take. Kanyakubje, in that place, Kanyakubjaha, Ajamilah Nama Brahmanaha Asit. A Brahmin in the name of Ajamilah. Balyataha Saha Sajjanaha Eva. He is a good person from the childhood itself. Balyataha. So this is Tasil Pratyayantaha. Like to give the Panchami Vibhakti meaning. Tarunye Saha Kadachit Udyanataha Pratyagamana Samaye Marge Dyuta Madhyapanadishu Durvyasaneshu Niratan Svechacharinaha Kamshana Trishtavan. It's a big sentence. Tarunye, during his youthful days, Tarunya means young age. Saha, kaha, Ajamilah, kadachit, once, udyanataha, from the garden. Taha, here also tasil pratyaya. Pratyagamana samaye. See, here it is prati agamana samaya. 3 words are there, then it should be a samasa. Samaye. So it is Saptami Ekavachanam. Agamanasya samayam. Agamana samayam. So the time of coming. Prati plus agamana. Pratyagamana. So this ikara plus a. It made into this, what is that called? End sandhi. Pratyagamana. Samaye. Marge. En route, on the road. Dyuta Madhyapana Adishu. Dyuta means gambling. Madhyapana means drinking this liquors. So in all such Durvyasaneshu, Vyasana. Vyasana is a type of habit, action. Durvyasana means bad habit. So this is declared in Veda itself that we should not do this. Durvyasaneshu niratane svecha acharinaha. Svechaya acharati iti svecharin. Svecharin, acharin. Acharin is nakaranta shabdaha. Svechaya acharati iti svecharin. Svecha acharinaha. So this is niratan svecharinaha kamshchana drishtavan. The people who are acting on their own, they are called Svecha Acharana. Svecha Acharana. Svechacharana. So this is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. So he saw some people who are having all bad habits and they were engaged in drinking and playing gambling while coming from a garden. Tesham Svecha Vyavaharena Ajamilah Akrishtaha. Tesham, of those bad peoples, Svecha Vyavaharena, Svecha Vyavaharena. Here also Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Ajamilah Akrishtaha. So this is what the Shastra says. In each one of us, the samskara which we got accumulated from many janma, it is available in a dormant stage. Dormant means suptaha iva. It's like like slept, like something slept, some thoughts which is slept deep in our mind. That is called samskaraha. This samskaraha, when a situation comes, so prabodakaha, something should udghatayitum, to open it up. It is like the genie which is sleeping in that lamp. In that Arabian story, we know a genie, a bhuta, which is there in a lamp. So whenever you rub the lamp, the genie comes out of that. Similarly, the samskara which we accumulated from many janma, they are all available in us in the slept form, supta rupa. It is in the form of a dormant stage, dull stage. But when some situation comes, they get opened up. That is why, because of this, even though balyataha ajamilaha sajjanaha eva, he is a good person from his childhood, brahmanaha api, and he is from a Brahmin family. So naturally he might have studied Veda, Purana, Shastra, everything. Tarunye saha kadachit. So in the young age, he got accidental, this one, opened up. Accidentally he got into a scenery where some people are having bad habits, they are drinking and they are doing gambling on their own without any controller, and he got attracted by that. Tesham svecha vyavaharena ajamilah akrishtaha. Why? Because the samskara is now opened up. Ataha yeshaha api durmargam ashritavan. Therefore, yeshaha api kaha Ajamilah api durmargam acharitavan. He followed that durmargaha, this bad path. Durmarga rataha. Rataha means krida rataha. Krida rataha means one who is always engaged in games. He is called krida rataha. Durmarga rataha, one who is always engaged in bad activities. So, durmarga rataha saha kaha ajamilaha griham bandhavan sarvani vismritavan. He forgot all his relations, his house, everything he forgot because always he was engaged in that bad act. Sura vikrayikam dharma viruddham acharantim कांचित स्त्रियम परिणीय सह विलास जीवने रतः अभवत्. Sura vikrayika. Sura also means liquor. This whatever people nowadays drink, this whiskey, brandy, rum, like that, they are all called sura. Sura vikrayikam dharma viruddham acharantim kanchit striyam. He married pariniyaha. How, to whom he married? A stree who is selling this liquor, dharma viruddham acharanti. Dharma viruddham means that which is against dharma. Such activity she is following. Such type of stree, kanchit, somebody, pariniya, having married, pariniya, lyap shabdaha, saha vilasa jivane rataha. Vilasa means in that very joyful way of living life, not caring for anything. There is no nityacharana, there is no daily routine, and there is no shastra abhyasa. Like that, what is his dharma? As a Brahmana, what is his dharma to be done? This ashrama dharma, he left his family and relation, and with that stree, who is also a liquor seller and who is not having proper character. with these bad people, he was living life. Like nowadays, people think such way of living only is enjoying life. Rataha, jivane rataha, vilasa jivane rataha abhavat. He became engaged in such type of totally always in a type of toxicated life. He is not really knowing who I am, what is this world, what I am supposed to do. Like that, such thoughts are not there. Tasya ashtaputraha jataha. So with this lifestyle, he got 8 sons. Antimasya putrasya nama Narayanaha iti. So his last son, 8th son name is Narayanaha. Vardhakye Ajamilah Tivratara Rogena Piditaha Abhavat. Vardhakye, in the old age. In the old age, I say. So this is Saptami Ekavachanam. Ajamilah Tiviratara Rogena. Tivira itself severe. Tiviratara means this superlative degree. Tiviratara Rogena. By a disease which is very severe in nature, Piditaha Abhavat. He got affected, afflicted. Tada Kadachit Yamadutaha Kanchit Netum Tat Parshvagriham Agatavantaha. So at that time, and you can also understand that anybody who is excessively bhoga jivanam karoti, they get so much of disease. So you can see, you might have seen like your swa anubhavena. This you can understand from your own experience. You might have seen many people who enjoyed in this type of toxic lifestyle. They get affected by different diseases. That doesn't mean whoever get disease is a person who enjoyed life in a toxic way. That way we can't equate. Some people who lived a very strict and very acharena, who followed some life with nishta, shraddha, they also get disease. So we say that is because of their purva karma. Like that we say. Okay. So, tada, when this Ajamilah was affected by this severe disease during his old age, tada, at that time, kadachit, once, Yamadutaha, Yamaduta, the messengers of Lord Yama, kanchit netum, to take somebody, tat parshvagriham agatavantaha. They came to the neighbor's house of this Ajamilah. Ajamilah tani drishtva bhitya swapriti antimaputram Narayana iti ahutavan. Ajamilah, looking those Yamaduta who actually came to take somebody's life, not this Ajamilah's life. Tani drishtva, Yamadutani drishtva bhitya, out of fear. Swapriti antimaputram. So his last son, whose name is Narayana, is more dearer to him. So he called him Narayana iti ahutavan. Hey Narayana, like that he called. Yetat shrutva devadutaha Ajamilasya parshve agatya sthitavantaha. So by hearing this word, Hey Narayana, etat shrutva devadutaha, Yamadutaha is different. Devadutaha Ajamilasya parshve agatya sthitavantaha. So Devadutaha came there and they stood near Ajamila. Tada Yamadutaha tatra agatya yatadrisha. Okay. Yamadutaha tatra agatya yatadrisha papa jivinaha samipam bhavantaha kimartam agatavantaha iti prishtavantaha. So when the Devadutaha came to Ajamila, then the Yamadutaha at that time, tada Yamadutaha tatra agatya, having come to Ajamila and asked those Yamadutas, yatadrisha papajivinaha samipam. Papajivin, jivi. So jivin is nakaranta shabdaha. Prathama Ekavachanam is Jivi, like Mantri. Jivinaha Samipam. Yetadrisha Papa Jivinaha Samipam. Near to that of this type of sinful people. Bhavantaha kimartham agatavantaha. Why you came here? Iti prishtavantaha. Like that they asked. Tada. One second. Tadiya papani niveditavantaha cha. And tadiya papani. Kasya this Ajamilasya papakaryani kim kritavan iti sarvani papakaryani sarvani papani tadiya papani niveditavantaha ke niveditavantaha Yamadutaha niveditavantaha kan niveditavantaha Devadutan niveditavantaha tathapi yeshaha Narayana nama smrutavan. Even then tathapi Yeshaha kaha Ajamilah Narayanasya namaha Narayana nama. So Narayana nama smrtavan. He just remembered Lord Narayana. Ataha Yeshaha Vishnu bhaktaha eva iti bhaktavantaha devadutaha. So he is Vishnu bhakta, like that Devadutas told. Yamaduta Devadutanam Sambhashanam Ardha Jagarana Avasthayam Sthitaha Ajamilah Aspashtam Srutavan. He is in old age, he is affected by disease, and maybe in that off-sleep or off-woken environment, he saw this Yamaduta, then he said Narayana, then Devaduta came, both people were talking, all he is maybe like a dream, like he is in a transcendental mind stage. That is told here. Yamaduta Devadutanam Sambhashanam. Of the two peoples, this Lord's servants and Yama's servant, Ardha Jagarana Avastha. Three words are there. Jagarana Avastha, Jagarana Avastha. So that is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Ardham Jagarana Avastha, Ardha Jagarana Avastha. So in that Avastha, Saptami Ekavachanam. Avasthayam. Because Avastha is Akara and the Srilinga Shabdaha. Sthitaha Ajamilah. So the Ajamila who was in the off-slept stage, Aspashtam Shrutavan. Kim Shrutavan? Yamaduta Devadutanam Sambhashanam Aspashtam Smrutavan. So he heard the conversation of Yamaduta and Devaduta in unclear form. Aspashtam. Spashtam means clear. Aspashtam, unclear. Tena Atmana Kritani Papani Smaranne Paschatapam Anubhutavan. So the Devaduta told, Tathapi Yeshaha Narayana Nama Smrtavan, Ataha Yeshaha Vishnu Bhaktaha Eva. So Tena Atmana Kritani Papani Smaran Kena Ajamilena. So the Ajamila, he realized all the sinful acts he did by himself, Atmana, by himself. Paschatapam Anubhutavan. Paschatapam. So some burning sensation after doing something. Means the regretting feeling that he felt anubhutavan. Takshanameva Narayana Japam Arabdhavan cha. And immediately from that he started doing the japa. Japa means repetition of Narayana. So Om Namo Narayana. Like that you do it again and again. Or Om Namah Shivaya. Like that you do it again and again. So this is called the japa. So he started doing that. Yamadutaha Ashcharyam Prakatayantaha Tataha Nirgataha. And this Yamaduta, the servants of Lord Yama, showing some wonder, they left from there. Devadutaha Ajamilaya Abhaya Mudram Pradarshya Adrishyatam Gataha. And Devadutaha, they just blessed this Ajamila, and Abhayam Mudra. Mudra means some gesture. Bhaya means fear. Abhaya, no fear. Abhayam Mudra, a gesture which shows to you. Suppose I show a gesture to you. From the gesture you understand that you are having no fear in my presence, like that. That is called Abhaya Mudra. Tadarabhya. So from that time onwards, Ajamilasya Jivane Mahat Parivartanam Drishtam. So from that moment onwards, in the life of Ajamila, great change happened. You see, this is also because of samskara only. See, this is what the Shastra says. In the beginning, you can see in the young age, he was a good boy, he is from a good family, and up to his youthful days, he was leading life as vidita karmani, according to all ordained rules, regulation. But suddenly he got opened up to the company of bad people and bad act. That may be because of his samskara and from some other janma that is to be enjoyed. So he got in this janma that part to be completed. And he became old-aged, he got 8 children, and the last one he called many times. So he calls him as Narayana, Narayana, like that. And in the old age, when he was affected by this disease condition, he saw maybe true or maybe his dream like. And from that moment, he started changing himself into the normal old lifestyle. That is also because of the samskara. So the Narayana Japa he started, and that made so much change in his life. Narayana iti putrasya namasmaranena Vishnudutaha agataha. By remembering or just by calling the name of his son, which is name of Narayana, the Vishnuduta came. Evanchet Bhagavataha apara prema kidrisham syat iti chintayan. So just for that, God given this much facility. Bhagavataha apara prema means the affection, apara, limitless affection of God, of the God, Bhagavataha. Kidrisham syat, how shall it be? So far he was enjoying in all the things, thinking that like many people in the present day life, we all enjoying things thinking that this is the greatest joy of the world. But Bhagavataha apara prema kidrisham syat. If you get that thinking, what shall be the joy we get by associating with God and God-related Shastra, Purana, like that? Iti chintayan, like that thinking, saha parama santosham anubhutavan. He got so much happiness. Roga vimuktehe anantaram. After rogat vimuktaha, roga vimuktaha. From the disease, one who got relieved is called roga vimuktaha. Anantaram. After that, Ajamilah deva bhaktiya. By the bhakti, devotion of God, sadacharena cha. Sat acharanam, sadacharanam. Sat means good, acharana means following. Satacharana, duracharana, dur means bad, acharana means following, duracharana. Because of duracharana, he lost his youth. Now because of sadacharana, in his old age, Jivan Ganga Tire Mautika Shariram Tyaktva Vishnulokam Praptavan. So Roga Vimuktehe Anantaram. After he got relieved from the disease, Ajamilah, this person, Deva Bhaktya, by the devotion of God, Sadacharena cha, and by the good act, Jivan Ganga Tire Bhautika Shariram Tyaktva. Jivan, Shatru Shabdaha, living. How he was living? Deva Bhaktya Sadacharena cha Jivan. Living by these two activities, Ganga Tire, on the banks of river Ganga, Bhautika Shariram, Bhuta Shariram, Bhautika Shariram. This physical body, Tyaktva, having left, means he expired. Vishnu Lokam Praptavan. This is one of the story in Purana, and this Ajamila story, we should take it in a different way. We should not, okay, then I can do all the thing, whatever I want, and while dying I will say Narayana, will I get to Vishnu Loka? Like that, with such type of logic, you should not apply the brain, your mind rather. Here what we should understand is, we sometimes get into some wrong path, and because of some samskara, it happens. And once you realize and come back, then you carry on with your dharma. So we should not deviate from our dharma. Like that we should understand. Hope you liked it, and I will meet you in some other news story. Take care.